Good evening, Tightliners, and welcome back. Back on dock bar for a couple of hours before I move on somewhere else. Got two rods in, one down the side with small hooks looking for mini species, and I've got a 3-hook loop rig out with squid looking to get a dog. So far I've had one whiting, and this one's been bouncing around like crazy for a while. So let's bring this one in. Check the baits. Definitely fish on. Probably full house of whiting. Don't think there's a dog on there.
What did they catch you? Yeah.
Right, that took a bit longer. There was a triple head on there. One's gone back already. These are a bit smaller than the ones I had last night, so they're going back. Right, the plan is, like I said, is to do a bit here and then move off somewhere else. As you all know, I'm in Tommy Joe's challenge for the year, and this month was to get 6 fish over 50 centimetres. I'm stuck on 3, so I'm hoping to get a dog here and then go off somewhere else to try and get something else on a beach somewhere. Try to get a bass and a coley on another beach. That's the plan. Will it work? We don't know. But anyway, I've got until 10 o'clock to get that done. It is now, what time is it? 10 to 8. So I'm going to fish here until the tides are right to go to the other venue. Right, that's untangled. Let's get some bait on this and get it back out. Operation catch a dogfish over 50 centimetres, non-methodic. Just like last night, guys, on the little hooks, just small whiting. Don't know what's happened to the minis here, seem to have gone off. This time last year we were hammering them. Anyway, usual kind of setup, 3 hooks, size, I don't know, 14 is the smallest or the biggest hook I've got on here, I think. I've not seen any bites on the big rod since a little bit earlier I was bouncing, so I'm assuming there's either 3 whitings just sitting there or they've just dropped all the bait. Keep trying down the side though, guys. You never know, there could be something different there. These little hooks are so small that it's even difficult to get a bait on them. This one's a size 20, I think. Yeah, got it. Just a tiny bit of worm. Dangling it down the side. Right, I think it's time that I have to check for the bait on this one. Don't think there's anything there. Big. And ragged. Right, I'll change the bait on that. Try a bit of mackerel that I was just given then up by dough. We was fishing for an hour. Right, let's get this dog so I can get away. No chydig. Right guys, so I went round the corner over there and I've got 2 more species to add to the list. A little micro pollock. Let's get that one back. And what I believe to be a black goby. It took me ages to get one of these last year. The way I think it's a black goby is these fins here stick out like that, and these spots down the side there like that. Black goby, I believe. So that's species 10 and 11 for the year. Either way, there's definitely 2 new species. Right, it's now 8:45, so I'm going to try here for another 15 minutes. If I don't get that dog, I'll be out of here. It doesn't matter. Right. Let's see if I can get any other minis down the side. No chydig. Right. Right. Puddle. Right, fish on here again. Probably more whiting. Just bloody dropped off. Just another whiting dropped off down there. I'm not bothered. Not first. Right guys, there's a guy fishing down the side over there with a big green light in the water looking for squid. I just put a thing down there because I could see flashes there, and there we go guys. I believe that's a sand smelt. I've never seen one that clear before though. Wow, look at that. You can almost see the light through that sand smelt, I believe. So let's get another photograph for the specimen hunt, and then I'm going to start thinking about moving from here to my next destination. Right, so that takes me up to 12. Right guys, I'm well happy with that. Little sand smelt, I believe. Wee! You stay still. Show the people at home. Couldn't catch it the second time. Sand smelt, I believe, guys. If you knows any difference, then let me know. But it took me an absolute age to get a sand smelt last year, and I've got one now in January. Get in. Yeah. Number 12 for the year. Right guys, so this is it for here now. I'm heading off to my next destination. What is on here now? Load of weed probably. did have a couple of bites, but I don't think there was something that I thought would bend like this in the rod. Not pulling or anything. Just weed, guys. Right. So the next time you see me, I'll be set up and bait in the water at a different venue. Non-Bychydig. Right guys, so down now at the second venue of the evening. I've got 4 rods in, guys. Yeah, 4 rods. 2 I'm fishing really close in with 3 hook scratching rigs, looking for flounders and 5 bearded rockling and that kind of thing. Maybe a silver eel. Let me put that off, I think that might be better. Yeah, alright. Yeah, and then the other 2 I got up and overs with big ragworm bait, looking for bass and coley. Now, I've just been told that I've got another hour nearly now to catch 3 more fish over 50 centimetres. There's a possibility that it could happen here. I've had some cracking fish here in the past. I can't see the tips at all now. I have got the bigger baits on my ratchets. And I'm only using ragworm because that's all I've got. Well, obviously I've got a little bit of squid, but I've never used squid here before, so I'm not going to start, I don't think. But anyway guys, it's nice to be out. It's a pleasant evening. It's incredibly evening. It's still, it's cold. It's about, I don't know, 4 degrees on the car thermometer and come to here now. But I'm out, I'm giving it a go. I'd really like to get a flounder and a decent bass and coley. That's what I'd really like to see. Anyway, I've got now until, well, I got a couple of hours now on the flood. And then this place can fish really well as well on the ebb. All quiet at the moment. Tips are still, but there's bait in the water, so there's hope. Right, so os rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n dol. Right guys, so I had a slack line bite there now on the scratching rig, and first fish in this venue. But look how that's been hooked. Only just in the lip there. Little schooly bass. Nowhere near 50 centimetres of course, but it's a start, and it is hopefully a sign of things to come. That was on the loop rig on the competition 4.5. Right, quick look again before I put it back then. There you go. Second bass of the year. Okay. And away it goes. Right, so we're off the mark in this venue as well. So that's the 5th species of tonight. Aye, can't complain. Right, all I need now is for a bigger one. So there's fish there, let's hope for something bigger. Right, normal chydig. Right guys, it's quiet. Just that one bite earlier. And the one bass. But nothing. Yeah, nothing else. It's a bit strange, but there we go, that's how it goes. Like I said earlier, it's just so nice to be out. Otherwise it would have been a night in front of the telly watching the rugby. When I was in the car coming from the other venue, they were about 33 points to 0 down in Paris. Wales, that is, of course. Rugby's been such a big part of my life in the past, guys. People couldn't believe that I wouldn't watch the match tonight and go fishing instead. It is cold, very cold. But gotta go and do these things sometimes. Get out there, gotta try. If you don't try, you never know, do you? You know, I've got out tonight and I've had 3 new species to add to the list. I wanted to finish January in double figures and I managed to do that now. So I'm quite happy. Also, of course, that the sand smelt and the black goby were 2 that really bugged me last year and I couldn't get until, well, the black goby, not until I went to Brixham with Catherine in August last year. And I think the sand smelt was kind of October, November by the time I got it. So I got those 2 out of the way now, and hopefully there'll be many, many more to come. It's quite interesting there because the guy was there doing squid fishing, and he put this green light in the water. And you could see fish swimming around there, so I had to give it a go. Oh well, it's now 20 to midnight and it means that the deadline for January for Tommy Joe's competition is over. So three fish over 50 centimetres in January. Okay, no problem. Got to work harder in February to get some more points. I seen it on his post the other day. February, there's 5 fish under 12 centimetres and 5 fish over 60 centimetres. And I can have Thornback, Conger and Huss again because it's a new month. Getting the ones under 12 centimetres, I'm hoping, won't be too much of a problem. Loads and loads of minis I can still get. It's like those fish that I had tonight. Well, yeah, the pollock and the goby and the sand smelt, all under 12 centimetres. So I'm looking forward to February. The hunt is going well, and the last count, the person in the lead was Brent Hayward, I believe, with 18. So now to be on 12 doesn't seem to be that far behind. I think Barry might have been next with about 15, maybe 16, I can't remember. Anyway, I will put a post out tomorrow 1st of Feb with the leaders, top 5, maybe the top juniors and top ladies as well. I do appreciate the support that you give me, guys. It really does help. Everything that I get from YouTube goes back in to the channel, buying bait, you know, the tackle, fuel, it all builds up. But it's great to be out here and a privilege to be able to film for you. Os oes rhywbeth arall, mi ddewch chi'n dol. Right guys, just as I signed off there with you then, another slackline bite and yet another small bass on the size, I don't know what they are, size 2 I think. Anyway, that one's taken that one fairly deep. Yeah, so second fish here, yet another small bass. Beautiful fish, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Let me get this unhooked and get it back. Nomach ychydig. Right guys, I think I may have seen the first bite on here, on the bigger baits. I missed that, I think. If there is a fish on there, it's only very small. I do have a fish, yeah. Oh, it is. It's the smallest one overnight. Yeah, smallest one of the evening so far, guys. Tiny, tiny, tiny thing. Caught nicely though, in the corner of the mouth with a circle hook on the pennel. Right, that won't take long to get out. There we are, it's out. There we go. Smallest one so far. Right, let's get it back. So that was the first fish and the first bite on the bigger bait. Boom, and off it goes. Right. Saw that while I was casting this one in, and this one is slack because I didn't probably get a chance to wind into it properly. Right, so that's 3 fish in this part of the session. Let's unclip that one and get a fresh bait out. Even though that I've missed the deadline now for the big fish in Tommy's competition, obviously I'd still like to see a good one. Also now, our 1st of February is a bass ban as well. I believe it starts the 1st of February. Through to March sometime. Let's get this back in. Right, are the fish going to turn on now? Got about, what would I say now? About 3/4 of an hour before the top of the tide, I would say. No, even less than that. Half an hour before the top of the tide. Yeah, half an hour to go to the top of the tide, and then this place it can really kick off on the ebb. I'll get this rig baited up again. You've seen these before, up and overs. It's really long. I would say that hook length, well, it's on the floor now and it's above my head, a good 6 foot. I do like the up and over. No, right guys, have a look at this one. A proper fish at last. That one could go 60 centimeters because it is now February, guys. If you have a look at this, the time, I don't know if you can pick that up on there. Oh, what's going on there now? Hang on a minute, pressing the wrong buttons, trying to get the light on it for you. It says 12:16, so I don't know if you can see that. 12:16, so it is the 1st of February. So if that goes 60 centimeters, that'll be my first of 60 centimeter for the hunt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put that in some water and get the camera ready for photographs and things like that. ABC, nose touching red, and down, bass, 63, Tommy, 63 centimeter bass, Tommy, ABC, woo, get in. Time, Tommy, 12:21, 1st of Feb. What a beast. Right guys, scale on 0. What do you reckon? Hang on, that's on kilo. Let's change that. Where's the thing? Pounds. Put that back on 0. Right, £0. I reckon about 5. Oh, better. £6.9, guys. £6.9. What a beautiful. Oh, £6.10. £6.10 bass. Yes, yes, yes. Right, let's get a couple of quick photographs and get it back. It's really lively. Wow, well happy with that one, guys. £6.10 on the limitless competition 4.5 sorry, 4.5 Conti rod. Absolute belting fish that is, guys. Oh, over the moon. It's been a while since I've had one like that. Right, let's keep fishing. Woo! Get in. Right, guys. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. £6.10, man. Woo! You may remember as well that one of my challenges this year is to catch a fish over 60 centimetres each month. Well, that was 20 minutes into February and that one ticked off already. And what a fish, guys. What a fish. I wish I was able to get the camera on and show the fight, because that was a good old fight. That continental rod is something special, guys. The limitless competition 4.5, guys. If you're out there looking for a continental style rod, then for the money, I think it's about 260 or something, I can't remember exactly. But it's an awesome rod, guys. I've had double figure hounds, I've had double figure huss, I've had rays on it, and now a really, really nice bass. Oh, amazing, amazing. No, right, guys, I just hope that these guys haven't made their way in now. Just had another little rattle on the other scratching one as well. Like I said, I'm fishing 4 rods, and on the scratching ones they're starting to rattle like waiting bites. Anyway, let's get this one back. It was only lip hooked. What a session. Right, guys, another little one. 5th one of the session. That blood you see on there is not the fish, is mine. Just spiked me. Yeah, there we go, guys. Let's get it back. And away it goes, guys, to grow to be a big fish, hopefully, that one day I might be fortunate to catch again. Tide's dropping quickly now. What is it now? Just after 1 o'clock in the morning. 1st of February. Get in. This place doesn't let me down very often. I know that the majority of the fish tonight have been small, but you just never know, like you've just seen, what can happen. No, guys, loving this. Right, guys, everything's packed away now. Very, very enjoyable session there. 5 bass here, 3 new species to add to the list for 2025 on the dock earlier. So a very, very pleasing session. That bass was a cracking bass, guys. That's got to be worth some subscriptions on its own. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please hit the subscribe button. And like I said earlier, I want to thank you all again for the support that you've been giving me financially. You know, the odd donation here and there. It means a world to me, guys. Okay, that you think that much of the channel and want to contribute. Thank you all very much for that. But that was a beautiful fish, that was. It went back beautifully as well, which was nice. Obviously, it'd gone into February, and there is a ban on bass anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to have taken it. But at that size, I wouldn't take them anyway. Right, what am I doing next session? Well, I don't know yet. When that next session will be and what it'll be, but hopefully it'll be chasing the 4 other fish that I need now for Tommy Joe's challenge for 4 over 60 centimeters or 5 over 60. So I've got the first one out of the way, and what a fish! I'm saying it again, what a fish! And then the other bit of the challenge is to get 5 under 12. Well, another mini species session could do that in one go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing what you've seen tonight, or this morning now. And until the next time, guys, from a very happy Mr. Kieran Perry, keep your lines tight.